there for. Sharp ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, this is the recipe they want.
Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the fourth inning with nobody out.
First baseman, Victor
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Cano is on his way home. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Dustin Mays stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
Sent on the ground out to second. A dive. He's got it. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit.
Batting, right fielder
In is Curtis Granderson.
Popped high in the air. Rizzo is there for it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Therefore, it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1. Rizzo out in front here as this is pulled foul into the seats and right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Chris.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Hey, Cub fans, be sure to be on the lookout for official fan photo photographers. Photographers will take a photo of you and your group, and then you'll be able to find your photo online and have it printed on a t-shirt, mousepad, mug, or as a commemorative print. Remember the excitement of your trip to the friendly confines with a Cubs fan photo. Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs. Hey fans, be sure not to miss out on the exclusive Wrigley Field tours. Each 90-minute tour provides an insider's look at 90 years of history in this legendary ballpark. Tour sizes are limited and do sell out, so purchase your tickets now in advance of the Cubs ticket office here at Wrigley Field.
No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Hey, Cub fans, be sure to order yourself a subscription to the Chicago Cubs monthly magazine, Vine Line, or order online at Cubs.com.
Pineda gets the sign. Here's the 0-1.
No balls.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Michael Pineda, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Michael Pineda.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Ready for another shot now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like they got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Pineda's ready. 0-1 on its way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Hit down the line at first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. A hit in 2 tries so far. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. On the ground. But he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Justin Grimm takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 52, Justin Grimm.
This ball will be chopped foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a looper to left. Fowler over to his right. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 34.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian McCann. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Fouled back. Comes set with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Swing and a liner. A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get a...
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Lofton on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Dustin Mays. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. In there, a base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Into the box, Curtis Granderson ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward on the run, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Jorge Soler is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Jorge Soler.
In there, no balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's Dexter Fowler now.
24.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a fastball now hit out toward Gardner in left field. And he's got it for out number 2.
Center fielder number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Settling in now, Kenny Lofton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Ellsbury. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down. Trevor Cahill is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he begins the 7th inning with a leadoff double.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Michael Pineda is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with a 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Very weakly on the ground. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Oh, 0-2, here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
0-2, here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Russell has it. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Lofton is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded up the first baseline. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So they pick up a run. Digging in, Jason Hayward. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Jason Hayward.
And that misses inside 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Chris Bryant now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 4-0. Striding in, Victor Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Victor Martinez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher, number 34, Brian McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Slow bouncer to the right side. Foul ball. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
That's a nice job of hitting right there. That break strikes on you just to foul it off and get a piece of it. Really nice concentration.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third base.
Digging in once again, Dustin Mays. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's a high pop-up. Rizzo is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Kyle Schwarber is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out. Now batting, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's Ben Zobrist now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. Digging in to try it again. Curtis Granderson. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway. Into the... Here's a swing from Granderson and a routine ground ball to second base. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. This is pulled into right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
First pitch breaking ball. He was sitting on that the whole time, looking for it the whole way. You don't hit it that hard on first pitch if you're not.
Betances.
Chase Headley will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Headley.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Gregorius rounds third and is digging for the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The left fielder, number 11.
So digging in now, Brett Gardner. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's set, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Aroldis Chapman takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Mitch Moreland will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Now batting, left fielder
Dexter Fowler stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And he misses again. 2-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Granderson is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Number 7, Kenny
Striding in
Lofton.
once again, Kenny Lofton. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the ninth. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-0 the final score today. Michael Pineda wins his 3rd of the season as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious